Hello, and welcome to another Wild Edibles episode. Today we'll be looking at one of my favorite wild edibles, sorrel. So these are common yellow sorrel, and they look quite a bit like clover if clover's leaves were heart-shaped. And funny thing, this video was actually planned to be on this plant, yarrow, which I'll get to later. And if you notice here's a little strawberry, but I was walking in the woods and I stopped to taste these, and my goodness were they good this time. This plant is native to many parts of North America, Europe, and Asia, and all parts of the plant are edible, so it's a very useful plant to be able to identify. So you may be curious as to why I say the sorrel tastes good this time. Well, wild edibles taste very different depending on growing conditions and how the season is progressing. In the case of these sorrel plants, they are very good right now. Well, without further ado, I'm going to pick one and tell you guys how it tastes. So yeah, heart-shaped leaves, and it's very soft to the touch. Oh, that's so good. These sorrel plants taste almost exactly like a slightly underripe strawberry. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee that sorrel is going to taste this good everywhere. I have also heard it described as very similar to lemon, but this new slightly strawberry-like flavor is a little unusual, to say the least. Sorrel is always going to have a sour taste to it because it contains oxalic acid, which is an organic acid that is also in a lot of other plants like spinach or rhubarb. It's also important to talk about because oxalic acid can, in high concentrations, be toxic. Now, if I were to eat just a leaf, and then another leaf, and then another leaf, there would be no harm. The dosage would be minuscule. If you were to eat several kilograms worth in like a soup or something, that might be a little dangerous and unwise, but probably not. The problem with oxalic acid is that it has a tendency to form insoluble calcium oxalate in your body. Now, your body can deal with this in small amounts, but if you continually consume large amounts of oxalic acid, you'll probably develop kidney stones, and if you consume an absurd amount all at once, it might be toxic and could hurt your health. But assuming you're a healthy individual anyway, eating a little is not going to kill you. In fact, in between shoots, I've been just taking leaves and eating them. They are that good. If you were really concerned about the oxalic acid, you could also react it with calcium outside of your body and neutralize the threat that way. All in all, the risk is very minor, but you should be informed about it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. See ya.